Jump right back into that, deleting the fear of change, because if I was to whiteboard the mindset, just if I was to whiteboard how a business owner thinks, right? Like how a successful business owner thinks. And here's the problem with using the word successful. Already I've lost a lot of people there because everybody thinks they're successful. Or I would have 10,000 people speaking to my business overnight, which might actually happen if you think about it, because what I'm doing is I'm looking at the most creative way to get into someone's head and change that one thing, like flip that one switch that actually makes them, change the rest of it. And business investment, like your own R&D on yourself, is like the most important thing. And I think there's a lot of problem with wealth and freedom. So what I mean by that is, if you're a small business and you own, like a small business owner, and you've kind of made it, like your wealth far exceeds what your expectations were, and maybe it's a lot higher than you thought, but whatever level you're in there, that wealth doesn't really reflect your free time. And then also, every so many years, you should be shifting and changing and evolving, but you should be doing it consistently. But I would say every 5 years, like a 5-year plan, you should probably have like major milestone changes. So if you've had no major milestone changes for like 5, 10, 15, 20 years, you're at an extreme disadvantage. And that's probably why it's really hard to change your mindset, because there's so much to do that you just decide not to do it. Because remember, I'm saying that in terms of how your business operates, it's good enough. Like you'll be like, everything works out. The market is the problem, not me. These things you can sustain like a linear pattern of business operation and growth without scaling to the point of like how I would want you to scale, which is to infinity. But that's a different story. So I understand that. However, concepts that I'm going to talk about are like even new to myself, that I came up with trying to figure out myself. Because remember, I denied myself a lot of access to social media on purpose because I don't agree with it and I don't like my phone in my face all the time. So now that I figured out that I had to delete my fear of change, what is it that I found out that might be something that you, the audience, what that catalyst could be? And I'm going to start to really release that on the internet right now, because it's fascinating to me how I think I might have figured it out.